Welcome to my week 8 diary entry for the module WT4028. This week I made working drawings for my project, or the artifact that I want to complete. So over here on the left you can see the elevation plan and end view of my assembled project, and some of the different widths and lengths and heights that I'm going to be using. And then over on the right, I have the measurements of just the compartment in here. So I kind of concluded that the compartment on the inside is kind of the most important. The measurements in there mean are the most important, because this needs to turn without touching any of the other parts of the project, the back of it. So these measurements need to be exact. So before college finished, I managed in the woodwork lab. I managed to process process all my upcycled materials. So I had bed frames, and I was able to get them fully processed down to the timber, and then I was able to cut most of them cut all of them to the lengths as well that I'm going to need. So I was lucky enough that most of my pieces were actually processed, and the only thing I have left to do now is to actually assemble them all together. So that kind of involves gluing and using clamps. So I should be able to get that done at home. Um, then moving on, then I also need to do some of the experiments at home. And because the pieces of my bed frame weren't actually wide enough for my project, I'm going to have to land board them together. So I'm going to be gluing them, using glue to land board them together. So I want to carry out one experiment on the strength of glue. So I'm going to hopefully do that this week. And then I was thinking maybe also looking at the moisture content of different pieces of material I have. So both of them have been upcycled from old furniture that I would have had. However, this has been laminated. These two pieces are laminated, and then these are just from a bed frame. So I kind of want to take the moisture of both of them, see if there's a difference from something that's been laminated before, and just normal furniture, and then see if research more into that then and see if that's going to have an effect on my project overall. So will I need to use maybe a different gluing technique or anything like that to glue them both together, or will any of the drying of the timbers will act different on one timber over the other? So they're the experiments that I hope to carry out next week, and also I hope to fully assemble my project and obviously document that, and then be able to show all this processing of my project next week.